Thank you, Madam Chair. On behalf of the United States debating team, Edmund and I stand before you resolved that Japanese universities should begin their academic years in September. We have two advantages. The first we call competitiveness. Advantage one is competitiveness. In the current situation, students have no time to do anything other than to spend time in the classroom. This is a problem because academic ability doesn't just come from classroom instruction. It also comes from having part-time jobs, internships, volunteer opportunities, and study abroad programs. However, having an extended gap time allows students valuable experience to come in the form of these opportunities. This evidence is according to the Hindustan Times in 2006. Until a few years ago, summer break for colleges and universities meant part-time jobs for students. Now, internships are part of the add-on courses, especially in certain fields like journalism, and students do in fact get experience in these organizations. Now, these opportunities make students competitive when they compete against students domestically and internationally, which translates into long-term financial security. This is according to Shelley Frost, contributor to the Small Business Chronicle, in 2012. Interns gain significant real-world experience to build resumes, and the companies benefit from the additional help as well. An intern can learn the trade, and the intern program doubles as a recruitment method for small businesses. The internship serves as a hands-on training program. If you extend a job offer to the intern, then he or she already knows the basics of the job, and your company will work better. In other words, if we allow students the opportunity to gain valuable experience, then when they graduate from university, they will be more competitive, which will allow them to get better jobs and become more successful in the long term. Now, our second advantage is talent wars. We call advantage two talent wars. In the present situation, nations across the globe are competing for the talents of students, especially in the fields of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, what we call the STEM fields. Currently, these students are flocking to other economies, especially in the United States, Australia, and China. But the reason they choose these other countries rather than Japan isn't because Japanese universities aren't good. In fact, they're some of the best in the world. But students who want to come to Japan can't because the school year doesn't allow it. So, what the affirmative does is allows the opportunity for students to not only leave Japan and go abroad, but also for students from other nations to come study in Japan. There are two benefits to this. First, students from Japan can go get experience abroad and then bring them back to Japan when they're done with university. They come back even smarter than when they left. Second, students from elsewhere bring their expertise here. So not only are we tapping into the expertise of students from Japan, but from students all over the world. Ultimately, the importance of this argument is Japan's ability to improve its industries, especially in the STEM fields. More and more job seekers are finding that internationalization is what sets them apart from other job candidates. So if we can make students more internationalized, then they're going to win the talent war, and that's going to strengthen Japan. I now stand ready for cross-examination.